Hi everyone, welcome back to MED Analyst channel. In this tutorial, I will show you how to clean, transform manufacturing machine output data using Excel, Power Query, then we'll analyze it using pivot table. So we'll work with a real-world style dataset where we have a little machine in the factory and across the rows, then we have a column that represents the daily dates across 6 months. So across 6 months to the 21st of June. So we have the value that represents the machine output per day. So by the end of this tutorial, you'll be able to convert messy, wild data format into a clean analytical table, right? And we'll use Power Query to unpivot. So you're going to be learning the unpivot feature in Power Query. You're going to be learning replace value and how to build pivot tables for daily reports, monthly reports, then machine level analysis, right? So key points, this is a real world reporting scenario, and I'll mention that beginners can follow along. There's no coding required, just basic Excel. This is a very common format exported from an operational system, but as you can see, it is not analysis friendly. So the biggest issue here is that the dates are spread across columns, and for reporting and dashboard, we need dates in a single column. So if you are new here, kindly subscribe to my channel, drop a like, drop a comment, and share this video. So let's get right in. Okay, first thing I want to do, from the data pane, I want to get data from the table/range, right? This is a range, as you can see. So it has highlighted the whole thing. I'm going to give it a header. So as we have here now, we will see that the very first header, we are having columns, and we don't want it that way, right? This is actually our headers. So what are we going to do? We are going to use first row as header. So this automatically promotes the first row we had there to the header, and is having these dates as the headings right now, which is okay. We're going to unpivot that. So the next thing we want to do is to unpivot this data. So basically, these columns, they are quite a lot, around 6 months. So highlighting everything might take time. What I will just do, I will highlight these two, hold the control, click on this, and under transform, I'm going to go to unpivot column, unpivot other columns, right? Let's see what we get here. Good. Now so that it brings the dates down across the row. Now, Power Query is Excel built-in ETL tool. ETL means extract, transform, load. So Power Query is used for ETL, to extract the data, to transform it, and to load it. It helps to automate repetitive data cleaning tasks, and it's very amazing. So now we've been able to achieve this. So what are we going to do next is to start assessing our data type. This is serial number. I think it's okay as a whole number, right? Whole number. The machine is okay as text, which is good. The attributes, it's a date. Let's check it out. Okay, we are having error because this is not a date format. So let's close this data type. This is a date time. Let's make it date time. So from here now, we could extract our dates from the transform, not the add column, because we don't need the time, right? From the transform, we just replace this whole column with our dates. Now, if you use transform, you're going to replace this whole column, but if you use the add column, we're going to have a new column with whatever we're going to achieve right now. So I'm going to use transform. I want to extract out dates here. Dates only, right? So we have a date column now, so which is very error free. We check, very error free, right? In the right format. So we're done with this. So this now, we need to work on this. Let's check what we have here. We have figures, then we have some text that we need to work. And so the first thing I'm going to do is convert it to transform format. Let's make it lowercase. Let's make all lowercase. Good. So I want to replace, let's see the text we have. So I'll start replacing right now. So holiday, no work. We have to replace them with no. We have servicing, we have paper, no work. So I'm going to replace no work with an empty string, holiday, 40, all of this. So let's take it one after the other. I could right click on the value and click on replace value, or I could just come transform this value right here. So this pops up. So I said no work, replace with an empty string. Okay. So do the same thing for holiday, empty string. Which text we have? We have operator, no materials. We have text, test, we have under repair, contrast tab. Okay, so one thing that I'm going to do, make it fast, because all of this, let's uncheck everything and see. Let's just see this. We'll see that there are machines that probably they didn't work, so there's no output, right? So I'm going to, let's check this out. I'll convert this to a whole number, right? Now there are errors, right? So what are we going to do? I'm going to remove errors, but we don't need the errors. Do you get it? The errors are not needed because they had no output on that day. Probably they were servicing the machine, or there was holiday, there was something, and the output that was imputed was not correct. So I'm going to use remove errors. So now we have a valid table, right? So the next thing I'm going to do, I want to come back to the replace value we did here. I want to edit it. No work, let's raise it to 0. Right, so that's all the nulls we leave. So let's come here now. I don't have any nulls anymore. Okay, we have some nulls. Let's check the nulls. So I'm going to replace null with 0. Let's check it out. So we don't have any null, and there is no text have one whole number. So I'm going to rename this column as dates. So a quick recap. Firstly, what we did was, let's take it back a little. So basically from here, we can see that the serial number is giving us repetitive numbers. So what we could do, we could add an remove this column, remove, and add an index column starting from 1. Just rename as serial number, right? So this works. Now, a quick recap. What we have achieved here now is we were able to unpivot this table. Before then, it was looking something like this. All the dates were lined up. So instead of having hundreds of data columns, Power Query helps us to convert them into one date column and one output column, which we have here, which is the ideal way that the analysis table should be. So, and this reporting data we had before, we were able to convert it into an analysis ready data. Come to the last, we were able to have a date, and this value, we'll name it as daily output. right? So this gives us a meaningful this is a meaningful name for easier reporting. So I think we're done. Just we'll now need to close and load. When we close and load, so this is our default table. This is the cleaned table. We call it cleaned data, right? So just make it a size 10. So using pivot table now, I'm going to analyze this data. Now, before doing that, I want to go back to generate some dates columns. So I'll right click on the table and I'll click on edit query. Right, this pops up again. Now from here, I want to get out add column. We have a date already. Okay, I want to get out. Okay, like I said, it's 6 months, so we don't need the year. We could have a month. The months, let's have a month, name of months. Name of months. If we have the name of months, we will see we have April, February, January, June. January to June, right? From the same date, I want to have quarter. Yeah, let's have quarter. So I expect to have just 2 quarters, or 2 quarters here, 6 months at 2 quarters. So I will add a prefix right here under the transform, under the format, add a prefix. So let's have something like QTR. Okay, good. Now my date start type is correct. The next thing I want to have is as column. I want to have the week of the month. Let's check this out. Now this gets tricky sometimes, but let's see. We're having up to 6. We don't want that. We want to have 4 months. So basically there is a formula I use, so I'm going to cancel this. I use a custom column to achieve a week. So I'll call this week of month. And the formula I'm going to use, I'm going to check if the dates week of the month we have already. Is that of the month for my date column? Sorry, I'm going to right. If this value that I have here, when I'm starting my day from Monday, right? If this is greater than 4, then I want 4. Did you get it? Now let's check why this is returning error. Week of dates, that's week of months. Good. That matters not. So else, just return to me whatever the week of the month is. So I'm just going to copy this. So let's check out what we have. Looking at it very well, we see that we have just week 1 to week 4, which is what we want. Now I'm going to add a prefix, transform column under the format, add a prefix. I'm going to make it WK week. Yeah, so it's already updated as text. Now let's see what we can add from the dates. We've gotten the year, we've gotten the month, we've gotten the quarter, the week. Now the day. Let's get the name of the day. Yeah, that will work. So for name of the day right now, I'm going to extract the first three characters. So under transform, I'm going to use extract here. first characters, right? I want to extract the first 3 characters. I want the short day name exactly. That's what I want. So looking at my data drop down, so that I have month, use, whence. So that's what I want. So let's close and apply. Now we have our data ready. So I could just get out the names of the machines. So now I've gotten out the machines. Let's zoom out, right? So I could see total outputs. Now I could just highlight everything here and put it on a comma separator. So there's several things we could do here. So this is overall. So we could add some slicers. That slicer should be for the month name, the quarter, the week of the day, the what else? Yeah, this 4 should be okay. So we could actually edit the slicer, but I always do that now because of the time. So check quarter 1. This is what we have. Quarter 2. So we have. Now I want to check January, week 2, January. Now the next thing I want to do is to, for this, I want to make sure that my output is greater than 0. Right? Show multiple, but it's not 0. Good. Then I should have sort largest to smallest. Then also I want to show the number of days they worked, right? Number of days they worked. So I could use the count of days here. So let's sort like this here. So we'll see that in January week 2, this is machines that worked. In week 3, so the machines that work, number of days they worked, right? In week 4, the machines that work, number of days they worked. Now it's showing 9 because that week 4 we have more than 4 weeks. So February, week 4. So what we could do, let's go back to our data. Let's edit our query. For the custom column for the week, let's make it showing more than 5. Now for custom column. So this should work. So let's now we now have 5 weeks. So let's go back. Let's go and load. I'm going to refresh data. I want to refresh all. So basically we now have 5 weeks. So week 4, week 5 definitely. So this makes more sense. I don't want to have week 6. Get it to March. We'll break it down. See, okay, week 2. These are the outputs. This is count of dates. So there's a whole lot we could do with this. There's a whole lot more we could do with this. We could have changes, percentage changes to previous week, previous day. So basically, these are for all the machines that has worked. Because I have a filter that's filtering out machine that has not worked, right? So for January, you can see the output of all the machines. For this slicer right now, I have 6 columns. Let's do that. 6 columns. Something like this. So another thing we could do was to summarize the fonts. So we could also do that. I'm going to delete this. Here we have 6 columns too, or 7 columns actually. So with this now, we're able to analyze, see for whatever they want to see. For the February week 2, right? Week 3, we will see those that work for week 3, or week 4, we'll see Number of days that grinding machine works, it works 7 days. Drilling machine work 1 day. Week 5 machines that worked in May also. See. So with this basic calculation, we're able to summarize our data, analyze it. So the next thing you could do, you can actually visualize the data. Okay, now this is March 3, and this is it. You could just visualize. Set pivot chart. So we have a combo chart, something like this. So from here right now, I could change chart type. I'm going to call this secondary as this, right? And, okay. So if I'm going to sort by the attributes, showing like this. So another thing we could do, creating another pivot table, existing worksheets. Location should be here. Now for this pivot table, I want to see months, name, then the outputs, total outputs. I want to show value, value setting, number formats, number of column separator. Okay. Then I will insert bring a slicer. This slicer doesn't work for it. Let's check it. It wouldn't affect this guy, so I'm going to bring in a new slicer for this. So I'm going to insert slicer for machine. Good. Now 5 clamp. You see the output. There's no output. ACP, see. I've gone. You see. Per month. You see the outputs popping up. Right? Then these two can be broken down by weeks. Right? Let's see. There's a whole lot we could do with just this. So with this clean data set, manufacturers will be able to monitor production efficiently and identify downtime patterns, compare machine productivity, build automated dashboard. So, and a quick wrap up. In this tutorial, we're able to clean the manufacturing data set. We're able to transform the wide data into a long format using Unpivot, and we're able to analyze production performance using pivot table. So if you enjoyed these tutorials, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment what Excel topic you would like us to treat next. Thank you very much.